Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. Appreciate you joining us as always. As we tape this week, Oklahoma has had some much needed rains, and we're drawing closer to that time when we're probably going to put that first round of vaccinations into calves, and we talk about the proper selection of needles. When we go to our farm store or we look online or talk to our vet, there's a lot of options. They vary in length, they vary in gauge and diameter, and so fundamentally we want to talk about 2 or 3 things that help us arrive at the right selection of a needle. First thing we want to keep in mind is we want to keep needles sharp. We want a durable needle. We want one that if we put a burr on it or something happens to bend it along the way, we want to be using a clean, sharp needle for each animal. And if a normal processing routine's taking place, that probably means every few animals you're going to have to monitor that as you actually are giving those vaccinations. If you are dealing with a blood-borne illness, if you are aware of something like anaplasma or bovine leukosis, then you're going to want to change needles after every animal and actually make sure you got a new one. Second thing we want to keep in mind is we want to read product labels. We want to know if this is to be administered sub-Q or intramuscular, and we want to take into account the size of the animal we're actually going to treat. Different pharmaceuticals or vaccines may have a different route of administration. The length of the needle becomes very important to make sure that we're into the right tissue and that we get the efficiency of the product that we're actually administering to get the desired effect. We got a very useful chart that is put together that you can see on screen and a reference link if you want to look at that online. But read labels, think about size of animals. Remember, bigger gauge means smaller diameter. Let's make sure we're using the right needle to get the product to the right tissue and get that desired effect, whatever treatment we're administering to cattle. As always, thanks for being with us.